Hey everybody. Today we're going to have a look at my red clawed crab tank, and in particular we're going to be working on the waterfall in the back there. I have 3 additional stones that we can use, and we can either use them in combination or we can simply lie them in individually and do one at a time and see what each one looks like. But I'm expecting us to get a very different appearance from each stone, not only what the stone itself looks like, but in the way the water actually falls off of the rock. It should be able to change the sound, and we can make the water flow more to the left or more to the right. We should be able to mix it up quite a bit. I haven't done any experimenting with additional rocks, but I have moved the rock we're looking at around in a few different ways. In fact, let's see if we can do that right now before we get any further into the video. If you just adjust it a little, that way, it's not a huge difference, but you can clearly hear a different tone in the water, and it does give it a little bit of a different effect. Let's see if we can see it from above. So just by twisting it and moving it that little bit, we can change that up considerably. So let's see, this is probably the first rock we're going to take a look at. It's small, it's flat, sort of squared off at the end, so that should give us some particular texture with the water. The next one's going to be similarly long and flat, but it's very flat on one side, and it's much more rounded on the other with a lot more shape and texture. So again, possibly in conjunction with the other one, singularly, I don't know. And then finally, this one here, which also has a lot of texture, which will cause water to sort of stand and puddle in it. We can get it to flow off the end at various angles, so this one's got a lot of potential too. So let's get to it and let's see what that first rock looks like. I suppose before we do that, we should get one final look at what this one looks like, if my camera will ever focus. I don't know why it's acting up like this today. Alright everybody, this is the first little stone we're going to use. Let's just go ahead and pull this one out of the way altogether for the moment. So this can be adjusted all the way down to a trickle. That's about half one. That is full blast. So let's see what this does by itself. It's not too bad. Alright, let's try the next one, and then we can try them together a little bit. So, this one's losing pieces. Let's try it with the flat side down first. It's not doing much. likewise is not doing much. Alright, let's try these two together and see what we can come up with. That's not too bad. It's something anyway. Let's just move this rock out of the way until we're done. I'm going to keep knocking that over. So from the front that doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's try the third rock by itself. Let's see what that does. It's a very different shape altogether. Let's start with this side. Alright, let's try the other side. Now that doesn't look too bad. So let's see what else we can do. I'm afraid I'm gonna never be able to get it back to that one again. I like that one. I want to actually get the water to come further out before it falls. So let's do what we just did. No, I'm not liking that. Nope. I think we're getting more water going in the back than we are out the front on that one. Same there, we're just running it out the back. That actually looks pretty good. We'll leave it like that. Of course, as soon as I say that, I start tinkering with it again. See, that makes a big difference. If you look right here where the water's flowing, if I move this rock just a little bit that way, this water goes right past it, but by sliding it a little to the right as it hits, I get much more distribution of the water below it. I like that. I think that's how we're going to leave it. Alright, let's see what that looks like from the front. Alright everybody, that's what I have settled on for now. As I just pointed out, it's easy to change. We can always get in there and do something different later on, but right now, I think I like that. It spreads the water out, it gives me a little bit of dripping on one side, a little more vigorous gurgling on the other. And I know it's tough to tell with all the washout and everything with the camera. The light on it is so bright, but there's a lot of dripping underneath as well. There's a very three-dimensional feel to what this waterfall looks like. Actually, let's walk around the end here. I've never looked in. It's kind of dirty. Let's see if we can see between the rocks. See what it looks like through there. You can get a little bit of it. You can see how it's sort of splashing. Almost gives you the effect of looking into a cave. I wish I'd have thought about it. I would have cleaned off on the inside here. So there you go. Nothing terribly groundbreaking, but a little look behind the scenes at my process and the way you can just get in there and tinker around, and very small changes can make some significant differences. They might be subtle differences, but they're noticeable. At least they're noticeable to me. If it's your aquarium and you're the one that sits in front of it all the time, again, a small little tweak here and there might really change the look and feel of the way your tank sits. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, that way you won't miss anything. You never know what you're going to get with me. I'm always working on something down here. Don't forget, this is my Red Clawed Crab tank. See you real soon in the next one.